What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another vid. And in this video I'm going to be painting some parts on the bike. The parts I painted were this part right here and this right here. Hopefully you can see that on camera. And then this, I painted this also. Well, in the video I call it the rear housing, but technically call it the final drive. And then I also painted the gas tank, which I didn't even finish, but the next vid I will have it finished so y'all can see it. But yeah, if you are a painter watching this vid, you're not gonna enjoy watching this, because some parts that I painted I messed up. Like when I was painting this, I only wanted to paint it like this little part, so I taped it off. And then when I painted it, there was a tape line, so I had to resand the whole thing down and repaint it. And then the gas tank, the first time I painted it, the spray paint wasn't, the nozzle on the spray paint was messing up, and then I had some runs on it, and then I had to sand it all the way back down, and then the primer on the nozzle messed up, so I ordered some 2K 2-part primer. I'm waiting for that to get in. When that gets in, then I can finish painting the gas tank. But yeah, I just had a bunch of problems with this. Even though I did mess up on the gas tank in this final drive, but I am learning, and the more stuff I paint, the better I'll get at painting. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know that if you're a painter, you're gonna be laughing at me in this vid. Now this bike still has like a lot of paint chips, a lot of paint scratches, but I'm not trying to win any awards with this bike. I just want to make it somewhat nice looking, somewhat decent, so I can attend shows and stuff. I'm not trying to win any awards or anything, because be honest, this bike, I need to strip everything off to the bare frame and get everything repainted. That's the proper way to do it. But I'm not gonna say I don't have the time to do it, but I got other stuff going on right now. I mainly want to fix that dent in the gas tank, and then there was a couple scratches and stuff on here I want to get painted, and the other main thing I want to get painted is this final drive right here. But yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to win awards, so eventually, maybe like a year or two down the road, I'll probably strip the bike apart and repaint the chassis, the wheels, and the whole bike. So yeah, let's get into this video. Alright guys, as you can see, I got the rear tire off because or the rear wheel off, because I gotta clean the wheel off, and then I want to clean and wash all up in here. As you can see, it's really dirty and some cobwebs and stuff in there. If you've been paying attention to the previous vids I put on this bike has been sitting for like a year and a half, and I didn't have a cup. It was underneath something, but I didn't have a cover on. So but yeah, we're gonna clean the wheel off. While I got that off, and I'm gonna clean all this up, and then I might paint this little piece right here. As you can see, it's losing paint right there. But the main reason I took the wheel off was to clean it, and then the rear housing that needed to be painted. Well, hold on, let me show you. This rear housing needed to be painted right here. As you can see, the paint's chipped right here, and then there's actually supposed to be a cover over this thing, like a little cover thing, but I don't know what happened to that. Anyway, I'm gonna be painting this. Yeah, just this one needs fixing too. But anyway, paint this, clean up the wheel, and then this gas tank. So for this gas tank, I'm just gonna put Bondo over it. I know it's not the right way to do it. The tool sticking in this gas tank and push this dent out. It's not the cheapest part, so instead of doing that, I'm gonna do is just put Bondo over here, sand it down. Maybe in a year or two, I'll come back and push this dent out and fix it properly. But right now, I'm just gonna put Bondo over it. All right, guys, so I got the bike washed. There's a little bit of, there's more scratches on here than I thought there was. Like there's some there, there's some here, if you can see it on the camera. I'm still gonna tape this up, or tape around here, and still paint this, and the other side needs to be painted too. These bottom ones I'm not gonna worry about it. Gonna be painting, well, that just needs to be buffed out, but there's some deep scratches right here and here, so I'm gonna be painting that, and also on this side too. Then I'll be fixing this whenever the adhesion promoter gets here, because this is plastic. While the paint's drying on this, I'm gonna go mask off the bike. All right, so I got the bike covered up. I got the parts on the bike covered up that I don't want painted, and then as you can see, I took the gas tank off. Let me sand this down, clean it up, and get it ready to paint. Alright, so got the bike sanded. As you can see, I put some etching primer on here because there are some bare metal spots. But yeah, I think we're ready to paint now. Let me turn that fan off so y'all can hear me. But yeah, I think we're ready to paint. The guy I bought the bike from said it's just regular gloss black. So hopefully it matches. If not, well, that sucks for me. But yeah, let me lay down some paint on here now. Alright, so I laid my first coat down, and it looks pretty good. I should have put primer on here, which, well, I mean, obviously I should have put primer and sanded to make it a little bit more smoother, because you can see that right there. But I'm not gonna worry about it, because like I said, this bike is gonna get driven. So whenever I build another bike, I'll put more detail into it and do everything the right way. But yeah, this was the first coat. Let this dry for about 10 minutes. Then lay on a second coat. I might do 3 coats. I don't know, 2-3 coats, but I'll let y'all know. Whew. I know y'all can't see this on camera, but man, that front wheel shining. All right, let's go lay down the second coat now. Alright, just got done with the second coat. I don't think I'm gonna lay a third coat down. Nah, I'm not gonna do a third coat. I'm just gonna stop at second coat because the second coat put down was pretty heavy. The first coat was kind of light, but yeah, the second coat was heavy. So I'm just gonna let this dry for a little bit, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, I don't know, we'll see. And then I'm gonna put some clear coat on here and put 2 coats of that. First coat probably be light, and then the second coat will be heavy. And then you can put a third coat, but I'm not gonna do that. And then after the clear coat, I'm gonna let that dry for about 10-20 minutes, and then I'm gonna peel this stuff off, because you don't want to peel this off after the paint dries, because it'll like strip the paint. Well, not strip the paint, but it'll, when you pull it off, the paint will come with it. So you want to pull it off when it's wet. Whew, that looks good. Hopefully when it dries, it stays looking this good. I just put my second coat of clear coat on here, so this part I accidentally kind of held it there, so I'm just gonna ignore that. But other than that, it looks really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this off without messing up the paint. Because like I said, if I don't take it off, I wait for it to dry, it's yeah, not gonna be good. But yeah, let me take this stuff off. Whew. Yes sir, looks good. Okay, anyway, let me take this stuff off real quick. Alright, so I pulled some of the tape and stuff off, as you can see, and it finished drying completely, which will be tomorrow. I'll take everything off, and then all I got left to do is buff it. But that's for this part. I still got to do the gas tank and the rear housing thing. I don't know why I keep forgetting the exact name of it, but that rear housing and the gas tank, I still gotta paint those. So whenever I get those painted, then I'll buff this and the gas tank and everything. I'll buff everything at once. Alright, so I didn't film this because I was trying to get this done, but as you can see, I already put the Bondo on here and I already sanded. I'm about to put some primer on here and then sand it again to make sure everything's smooth. Alright, so I got the whole gas tank sanded. Now I'm about to lay down some paint. So I'm gonna let y'all guys know I'm not a painter, so I don't know how this is gonna come out. Well, it's not gonna come out perfect, but hopefully it'll look better than what it did before, because my main goal was to get this dent out of it. But yeah, let's lay down some paint and see how it turns out. Alright guys, so your boy did an awful job of spraying this gas tank. I don't know if y'all can see. Oh yeah, y'all can see that right there. That's because the nozzle started clogging up on me, so that's what happened right there. But I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna let this dry for a day and then sand it, and then yeah, sand these runs out, and then if I need to throw more paint on here, I will, just a light coat, but I don't think I will. Let this sit for a day to let it dry, sand out the runs, and then clear coat it, and it should be good. But hey, at least I'm learning from my mistakes. All right guys, so while I'm messing with the gas tank, I got this housing, this rear housing painted and cleared, so I just got to let it dry, then buff it. I also got the plastic piece painted also, but yeah, and this only took me 4 times to repaint it. All right guys, so I'm in the middle of buffing this housing, and the plastic piece right here, yeah, I was cutting it, might have over sanded right there, but I'm not gonna worry about it because, like I said, this bike isn't built to winning shows like that. I just want to make it somewhat nice to take the shows, and it does get driven. I already used the compound buffing on here. Now I just got to go over it with the polishing buffing, then I'll do the chrome, polish the chrome out, and then see, we got the gas tank right there. Yeah, having issues with that. Just gonna have to finish that off camera. If you're a professional painter and watching this vid, I know y'all gonna be mad at me, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this vid. Didn't really go at all the way I wanted it to go, so I'm probably in the video right here. And like I said, that that's what's called the rear housing, the final drive. Jeez, finally remember what it's called, but that's what it's called, the final drive. I'm getting that buff. The plastic part, I'm get the chrome, work on the chrome, get the chrome buffed out, work on polished, get the chrome polished, finish buffing out the rest of the bike, and then put it back together. Then the gas tank, I'm gonna finish that off camera, so the next vid you'll see the bike put back together, and you also see the exhaust on it too, but that front wheel's still shining though. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Those of you who are already subscribed, thanks for supporting the channel. All right, catch y'all on the next one.